Hi there, it's Drive-Away DIY here. Just thought I'd do a quick video on strut mounts and noises and things like that you get from your car when you're turning right or left. Basically, this is basically for more for a Vauxhall car. Vauxhall Astras, Corsas, basically like that. The suspension on them for the standard cars tends to be very, very similar. And what you get for your typical strut, you've got your obviously you've got your strut itself, suspension itself, MacPherson strut. Comes with a bump stop on the bottom, and then you've got your dust cover with coil spring. But at the top, you've got your strut mount, which comes with a bearing as well, which turns like that. So obviously, when you turn the car right or left, the strut will move with it like that. And what tends to happen after a while, after a lot of moving right to left and going with the flow and the roads and stuff like that, potholes mainly, all that sort of stuff, tend to get a lot of wear on the bearings. So at the top of the strut, which is right, what you tend to get is when the car moves, it sort of goes from right to left like that. So when you start hearing creaks and wearing and grinding and stuff, that probably means one of the things you need to look for is whether the actual bearing on the strut, which is this bit here, is actually worn down. I mean, these aren't that expensive, but actually taking your strut off and taking everything apart is a job in itself. Obviously you need the right equipment, it's quite a dangerous job, but one of the things to look for when you're hearing this sort of stuff is the actual strut mount. I mean, this one's starting to feel a bit of wear in this as well. And at the top, you got the second part of the mount as well, which comes with rubber. Sometimes these come apart and they start to grind as well, or start to bump and knocks and things like that. So it's definitely worth having a look at for when you're looking for suspension noises. Like I say, this is mainly for the Vauxhall car. So when you're actually taking your strut apart, you know, look at your spring as well for bits missing and stuff like that. If you're taking it apart, it's definitely worth replacing some of this stuff when you're doing it, especially the dust cover, bump stop as well, which is there. But basically this is mainly for when you're hearing noises when you're turning or going over potholes and things like that. I mean, potholes are probably the worst for taking out suspension and other components of that sort of nature. So but yeah, mainly for Vauxhall Opels, definitely worth looking at this to see if this is worn or collapsed. I mean, it's only blooming plastic as well, so it doesn't take much to want grind down and break. So when you're looking for them sort of things, definitely check out your bearing mounts on your suspension. Hopefully it's more of a tip than anything else. There's plenty of information out there for this sort of stuff anyway, but if you're a DIYer, definitely check that out. So thanks for watching, hopefully this helps you.